So a big question that I didn't address in the last video was vegetables for people with autoimmune diseases like ulcerative colitis and Crohn's. A lot of you know that I suffer from ulcerative colitis and I've had my issues with vegetables in the past. And one of the things we really put effort into when we put together our keto grocery list was coming up with a specific list for people with autoimmune diseases. I did a video on this the other day. And I wanted to do this video specifically on vegetables. Now, there's certain types of vegetables that people on autoimmune diseases can eat, people with autoimmune diseases can eat, and then there's certain types of vegetables that could give rise to inflammation, right? A lot of people take this as, dude, you shouldn't eat vegetables. You have ulcerative colitis, you have Crohn's. Stay the hell away from vegetables. And that's not accurate. Vegetables are a great source of micronutrients. They help in creating a healthy environment for your gut microbiome, for healthy gut flora to flourish. And they also facilitate good digestion. So you want to include vegetables in your diet. There's just certain types of vegetables that are going to cause you to have some issues and that could give rise to inflammation. Now, one thing you have to remember about autoimmune disease is that it's the immune system that's compromised. So what happens is when you have a food that you're intolerant to, that causes inflammation, which causes the symptoms, okay? It's not the food itself that's causing the symptoms. It's not the class of food. It's not fiber that's causing the symptoms. It's the reaction which causes the inflammation that causes the symptoms. Now, that being said, regardless of whether you have an autoimmune disease or not, you need to be eating food that is digestible, okay? And if a food is not digestible, it will always cause damage. So how do we fix this with vegetables? Well, what we do is we steam them, we lightly saute them, we cook them to break down that vegetable wall that keeps them from being very digestible. In addition to that, if say we're eating a salad, we make sure that the leafy vegetables that are in the salad are broken up to as small of pieces as possible, right? This is because vegetables have a natural defense system that keeps them from being digested. And I've talked about this in videos before. If all living things on this earth have evolved, and over thousands of years of being plucked out of the ground and eaten, you want to develop your own defense mechanism. And one of those defense mechanisms is to make animals that eat the vegetable have a very upset stomach or a very upset intestinal tract. And if you do that, then that animal's not going to eat it anymore. And so that's what the vegetable wall does, is it creates a kind of deterrent from animals eating the vegetable or eating the plant. Again, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be eating plants. That means we have a workaround. We have a way around it called cooking. And that's why we cook our vegetables. That's why we steam them. If you do want to understand what's going to help you with your autoimmune disease and what might make things worse, we have the free grocery list at the link in the description box. You sign up for our email newsletter and it will go through everything with you. We have a bunch of lists up there. We have a general ketogenic list. We have a paleo/ancestral diet ketogenic list. And then we have an entire autoimmune protocol for people. And the autoimmune protocol is broken down into foods that you should stick with and foods you should avoid. So we go specifically into the types of foods and the types of vegetables. Just for your general knowledge here on this video, it's the nightshade vegetables that are going to cause the most problems as far as things like colitis and Crohn's and autoimmune disease are concerned. That's because nightshade vegetables tend to give rise to total body chronic inflammation. And what are nightshades? Well, we're looking at things like peppers, like tomatoes, onions, eggplant. Those are the big nightshade vegetables we need to worry about. And again, you can get all this for free. Just go to the link below, sign up for our email newsletter, and you'll be able to get it. All right. So just wanted to clarify that for you guys. And until next time, talk to you soon.